So what occurred was in the Odu Babao Turameji, Shango was going through a dilemma because in his land, which in the paperwork was the land of Takpa, right, or ultimately Oyo, depending on how you interpret it, there was a lot of turmoil. Like they were killing each other. There was a lot of salaciousness. There was a lot of nonsense going on. Like people were robbing each other, killing each other. There was promiscuity. They were going ham. And Shango didn't know how to get these people under control or to unify them in a way where they could work towards a common goal in front. So he decided to go on a pilgrimage to see how the other kingdoms in Africa were kind of maneuvering. And he started heading east, it says, and he landed or arrived, no planes at the time. He arrived in the land of, it was the hot lands, right? It was where they say it was sandy and that the steam was coming off, which didn't bother Shango. He was fire incarnate. But he did notice, he's like, man, it's really hot. So, but what he did see is when he got there, he saw a throng of people around this huge cauldron, and they were serving each other food. It looked like porridge, and they would pour it on the ground, honor the sun, and present it to the sun, and they would ingest some, right? And he found this really intriguing. But what was more appalling was how peaceful everything was, even though it was the whole community. So he presented himself formally. They recognized him as a king because of his attire. The king came and greeted him properly, and they started conversing. And Shango said, you know, my compliments to your public because I've never seen anything like this. What is this? What are you guys doing? And he said, this is the process of the Nangarewu, right? Which loosely translates to the fire has revealed itself. And or the heat has revealed itself. And he said, basically, we have this one custom that keeps us unified and peaceful and loved. And the first thing we do is we make breakfast, right? We make a porridge or an oatmeal, and we honor the sun, right? The central energy. We honor our ancestors by pouring some on the ground, and then we ingest it together, and that maintains us unified. And Shango was like, man, I would really love to learn how to do that. And, the Hausa king, or the king of the Imale, who's known, or the people of the light, said, yeah, let's get to know each other a little bit and I'll teach it to you. And Shango was like, yeah, sure. So he was invited to stay in the royal compound. He had his own room. Shango, being Shango, very impatient, stole the